from the outside looking in and being around a tiny bit, yeah? This is what I see your problems are. Number one, organization skills, abysmal.
Well, what do you mean by that, though?
What do you mean by that?
From the outside looking, you guys need to be selling product constantly.
Well, we do, though. You don't see that happening. We do that.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying to you. But I'm not really around when you're around, Block. If I'm being honest,
this is funny.
Like I'm mainly when I'm mainly there, it's mainly Jay and Chucky when I see them, and Chris mainly. Those are the like. But you need someone who is like, especially if you're starting off, yeah. You need someone who will be that guy that will just push. Especially, I don't know about meth. That's never been my game. But weed used to be the thing that I used to be able to do with ease. So,
do you want me to break it down for you?
Yeah, please.
We do weed runs every day. We have coke bills on us nearly at all times. So we are pushing. We're pushing the two things we love that we can push. You know, it's just when we're doing that, when we obviously got the coke and the bills, you're not literally gonna see me doing it. And when we're doing the weed runs, you're probably still not gonna see me doing it. You know.
Okay, so you've got P's then.
Huh?
So you guys have got money then in your.
I think all of us are sitting on like over 250.
No, that's not what I said. Forget all of you separately. I'm talking about you got a gang account, right?
Yep.
Okay, and what's that sitting at?
2.5 mil.
Okay, cool. So
he's such a bullshitter.
You said one war?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's no need for a war when there's 4 active people in the gang,
But I saw you lot get bitched on your own turf, so.
By who?
Rust. Which is a fight I wouldn't have taken.
Even if I had 20 mil, I'm still not pressing Rust. I can't.
No, I wouldn't have taken. Yeah, but you've got to be ready to back yourselves.
That man that got dumped on our block was panning shit in the sewers.
No, with all due
respect.
I know the reason. I understand. Rust were in the wrong for it. I understand. I'm not against you on this. I agree with you. But I'm just saying, are you guys in the position where you're ready to go? If something pops up, are you ready to go? Is that where you are right now, block-wise, is that where you want to stay? Because I think that's a terrible place to be your block, if I'm being honest.
And what makes you say that, Fix?
Because it's too open. Bro, these are just opinions, by the way.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, these are just opinions.
This is your opinion.
Yeah, of course. They're just opinions. You think that's a great block?
I have no problems with the block. That's my opinion. I like.
Can I just like when this all first started and literally just started being a thing, right? We looked for blocks that were a bit more enclosed.
I will be completely honest. I think them being there is a good thing.
I didn't say it wasn't a good thing.
I said I'm talking about to the area.
I don't disagree, but I'm saying what you think is a good block as well. Like long term.
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Interesting.
I don't think and this is just my personal opinion, no group should be looking for territory based on, how good it is to get shot there anymore.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it's not even about getting shot there. I think it's open. Like
it is.
You can't grow there. You can't even put drugs away without the cops could literally. If the cops want to do a sting on you lot, they can always watch from so many directions. I'm talking more long term, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying for right this precise second, but I'm saying long term. Like you can't honestly think that's end goal block. No way. And you can't always want to be underneath the mandem either, surely. Like you're always gonna have a close relationship, and you're always gonna have a close relationship with them, and you're always going to be allies with them because of the way everything's kicked off, started, blah 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 blah. But ultimately, surely the idea is going to be that you go off on your own. Right now, you're just looked as a crew who just live there, right? Like you're not like out there like that yet, but you're just starting. So all I'm saying is like, what is like the long-term goal?
Listen, you're right. You ever seen Training Day? Have you ever seen it?
Sorry, yes, I have.
Right, so where he says, he runs shit here, you just live here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us.
100%.
We just live there.
100%.
But we're happy with that,
Okay, so then everything. There's no need for me to say anything else. Then, so that's it. That's the end of it. Cool. Awkward turtle.
Turbulent's going to be tilting people with their.
I've always thought people work better, just like MDMR, right? People work better when they're working toward goals. And what is the first goal for you lot right now is what I would say. Is like figure out what is the first goal that all of you can work in the exact same direction and move together as a cohesive unit.
I know my first goal. I've spoke to them about
But that's not what I said,
though.
though. Like, individual
You just
goals
asked my
is a
first
whole...
goal.
No, I didn't.
Like,
That's not what I said.
I'm talking about like the group goal. Yes, I've spoken
got
to
you.
them about the goals, and then, you know, they've somewhat agreed with the goals. You know, so we have goals, bro. But me personally, I'm not just gonna spit them out, bro. If they wants to do it, I'm just not. You know, keep that to ourselves, bro. We've got our own problems. We handle our own problems. Yes, you say, oh, pressed by Rust, this, that, but we handle shit our problems. We'll do shit the way we want, you know?
Okay. I don't know what you want me to say, like, at the end of the day.
No, I'm not expecting for an answer back. I just said what I wanted to say, you know?
Matt, what are you saying, bro? Anyway, what are you up to?
Is that okay? Cool. Are we good to go? Can I go? Because I got other things to be doing.
I'm just wondering. So, what's the
The outcome here is no. They're not interested in any help, and they have goals, and they're not interested in sharing them with me, and that's fine. They don't have to. I'm a nobody. I understand that. But at the end of the day, I'm an ally of people who I care about you, man. And
Nobody said you were nobody. It's just, you know.
No, I get it. No, I'm not saying I'm in the streets. I'm a nobody, fam. I know my place. That's what I'm saying to you. I know how things have. I know how I would do things, and I know, for me, like I say, people work better when they're working towards goals.
Do you know what the biggest thing is, Fix? I'll tell you what the biggest thing is, right? So, like, just to put in perspective for you, the Rust thing, right? The Rust couldn't give literally two shits about us, right? That's why he came and disrespected us like pieces of shit, right?
Of course.
But if we go to war with them and we lose, we look like a cunt. Do you know what I mean?
Brother, I agree with you of not going to war with Rust.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying at the minute. It's like the boys, obviously, wars are just completely off the table, because if we give anyone like the time of day that they're not giving us, it's just going to be like the most disrespectful, toxic thing in the world.
Yeah, I agree, but it's not. I'm not even saying just about warring. Like, it doesn't have to be a war per se, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I was there when they came down on that helicopter, and they spoke to you guys like you were a bunch of little bros on your fucking turf. And I'm like, again, I understand not antagonizing, but there has to become, when it comes to different crews, surely there has to become a mutual respect there. And that isn't like what you got from them. All you got was, yeah, and we're gonna find him, and we're gonna shoot him, and then we're gonna kill him. And it was like, you were like, okay, that's how it felt from the outside looking in. I'm not saying that was the situation. I'm just saying that's how it felt from the outside looking in. And then I'm saying to you, man, okay, cool. What's the long-term goals? Like, what are you lot trying to achieve? And you've openly said, like, you're very happy with being, you know, I don't really know, like, your relationship's too tough with obviously the mandem lot. Like, I know what I know, but you're very happy with sitting in that slot of like little bro, I guess, because you're never really going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet if you're happy with that, because ultimately it's always going to come down to, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it.
Why?
Like, come on.
Why do you think that?
Because realistically, if they're not willing to, like, bro, if you're not willing to like say something on your own turf,
The reason they didn't, the reason that happened to them wasn't because they're under another group. The reason that happened to them is because they just don't have the manpower or the strength to deal with an established gang.
I 100% understand that, but I'm saying the conversation of which happened, which is like, if you got a problem, cool, but I'm telling you, there ain't no, from again, I've been around for a little bit, you ain't really seeing anyone pulling up to someone's block to disrespect them on their, they literally flew a helicopter on your block little bro'd you and flew off, and no one said nothing. Not even like
what did they say to low bros?
That
Well,
happens, but Fixer, that happens. A lot of the bigger gangs will bully the up and coming smaller groups.
I didn't say I didn't agree with that. I'm saying, but
Fix,
like,
the way I see it, right, is we don't have to retaliate right now, whether it be 6 months from now or whatever. You got to remember, they're fully established, like long term. We're
Of course.
still very, very new in terms of like everyone else like that, right? But in 6 months, we could literally go and do the same thing to them. It's like not off the cards. You know what I mean? Like right now, if we go to war, we look like idiots. Like the BSK thing, they pulled up yesterday because they literally couldn't. They wouldn't go to mandem, so they tried to do the next best thing is people that live next to them. You know what I mean? Because they know
Yeah.
we're small. But they wouldn't go that. They wouldn't go and do that to someone else. You feel me?
I 100%, I get what you're saying.